Hey everyone, welcome. And guess what, guys? We're getting ready for the Black Friday and you're playing with us. So, guess who I've got with me? One of my favorite people in the world, Diann Alexander. Hey, Diann.
Hey Tony, I'm so happy to be here. We have
We're,
treats for people.
I know. I can't wait. Well, first of all, we want to congratulate you for being an international bestseller because I've been on Game Changers and I know how wonderful that whole series is. Love and kisses to Iman and that entire group. Hey, listen, you've got some really cute things coming up, but more important than that, you've created something for us for the this Black Friday Cyber Monday special. Let's hear a little bit about it.
I did. Most people know me as the confidence catalyst, and I help people go from off the stage to on the stage feeling comfortable. And one of the tools that I really like the most is sound because it can center you in an instant. It's like crystal singing bowls. People go, what does that have to do with anything? But beautiful, oh, look, I have one right here. A beautiful crystal singing bowl is like 99% pure quartz crystal. They've used quartz crystal in electronics for decades because it's really, really steady. We're also crystalline, we're made of water. So when we have a day that's kind of wonky, where we don't feel so good, it doesn't take much to hear a beautiful sound like this and the body goes, "Ah, I want that." So in a few moments, that along with a couple really fun breathing techniques that I like to share too, can center you in the moment. So what I've prepared just special for this is it's called 23 New Start Sound Bath. And it's on the January 1st itself. And from in that day, we're going to center and we're going to let go of 2022. We're just going to do some breathing, do a few meditations, mostly listen to the beautiful bowls, let that all go, and then start to center in the present for the new year. The truth is, with stage fright, the truth is, with authenticity, excuse me, you need to be able to tap into your inner self. You can't be yourself and you can't make your own connection that you want with the people unless you're really listening to yourself and into yourself. And that's not the same as remembering a bunch of stuff somebody else told you to do. So the breath is the first key to do it because if you're nervous, you're up here. So if you tighten your neck and try and breathe, it's really hard. It's really hard. And so if you put bobble your neck first and then try and breathe, it's a whole lot easier. Likewise, if you take your hands and put them on your low belly and loosen your neck and breathe through your nose, it's even deeper and you've activated the parasympathetic nervous system. So that in combination with hearing one of these beautiful tones, you go, "Oh, what is that?" It's like, oh, it instantly, that vibration is very even, our body wants to entrain to it. So I've put together a whole hour of getting together. We'll have a little conversation, little explanations about things, and a few exercises with the breathing. And we'll see, it's personalized to the people who are at the event as to where the energy needs to go. There are grounding bowls, which give you a very centered kind of experience. And then I have expansive bowls, which take you up and out and feeling more joy. And then we have different ways to show you if you've got that little thing that's stuck that you just can't quite get to it. We have a couple of bowls that do that too. And in the experience, in the comfort of your own living room, with headphones are a good idea. But you don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to do anything special. There's nothing that you have to learn. There's nothing that you have to do. In fact, if you can be more quiet and just be willing to release 2022 and receive, you really have quite an experience that you walk away from feeling so much better than when you walked in. And next year as well, my membership, the Sound Energy Connection, uh, this also includes a 6-month membership to that so that you can tune in twice a month and have a whole lot more of this tuned into you. And so that's kind of where I'm at this morning. And I really, really wanted to share it as a special gift. I think, Tony, you always get the best out of me. I always make special gifts for your occasions. I mean, the one that I made last year was series, an album called Mindful Moments Common Center Collection of sound baths and so forth. And it's still, everybody just loves it. And so this is a new offering for you for this.
I love it. No, and you never let us down. And folks, you were talking about last year during the week of kindness. You will be back for the week of kindness in January. So we're getting ready for you to play with us there. But this is your Black Friday Cyber Monday special. And I want to thank you so much. And when I was really stressed out during, because we're doing all these 100 interviews and all that kind of stuff and putting all the editing together and putting the video together. And there's a lot of possibilities to something to go wrong. I would end up almost every night just listening to your recordings, because you gave us some incredible fillers that we're going to use again this year, by the way. But
Excellent.
yeah, it was just so soothing and so comforting, and I developed this amazing love for you, because you were able to reach down inside and calm me down. And for me being an Aries, and for me being a fire sign, and for me, that's one of my main problems, is you don't relax, or your brain
Mhm.
doesn't shut down. And so I'm going to give you the benefit of letting people know that this really works and it's beautiful. Plus, I got to actually see you in person in Vegas, and you played for you. You were so kind. She brought her bowls with her in her car to come to our one of our Vegas VIP days. And we just it was just exciting, and it was wonderful and soothing. I do think, you guys, whatever you're doing, just stop it, download this, because Diann is magic. That's all there is to it.
You are so sweet. And one other thing that people don't realize, it's a wonderful thing to calm in the moment. And if you do it often enough, you start to establish more of a calmness in your system anyway. And as we start to learn to operate from that place of calmness, where the parasympathetic nervous system is off, because when we're stressed, we're up like this. It's really hard
Yeah,
to
it's all
find
here.
yourself.
Yeah.
All these ways coming back down, then you really tap your authenticity. You can tap so much more creativity. You can tap so much more connection with people. So it's not just a momentary, oh, I took a jacuzzi, I'm fine. But it creates an experience where you get to know yourself in another way. And you get to say, oh, 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 now I'm going to bring this out with me into
Yeah.
whatever it is I'm doing.
I love it, Diane. How long have you been doing this? Give me a little history of this.
Uh, well, I have been teaching voice and performance for over 50 years, music directing and that sort of thing. So teaching people to be confident comes along with the territory. I never stop looking for more tools and more things to help people, because everybody understands information in another way. Everybody understands and feels it and processes it differently. So something that works for one person might not work for another. I was personally at a transformational retreat, and where you're going through the stuff and clearing things out, and I heard these magical sounds come from the back of the room. And whoa, what is that? And it's like somebody took my emotional system and kind of went like this, loosened it up. And I saw other participants in the room just having these releases and these ahas, and it was just amazing. And it was an incredible experience. That was, I think, one of the most uh, expansive
Yeah.
situations that I heard. So of course I went home with one bowl. Being a musician, it didn't last very long. That I need at least three. I have 35, and I never pass up an opportunity to share them with people, because most people don't have the opportunity to
Yeah.
to have the number I have. And these particular bowls are made of different
I
elements. They
love
all
it.
start with quartz, but this one like has platinum and amethyst, and they'll have different elements or precious gemstones or even earths. It's like this one has some Sedona red rock in it. Very, very awesome bowl. Um, and those elements and the beauty of it, it really is a different way to get to know ourselves. I mean, we're so much more than just what we see and feel. As you know, I think everybody who is coming to this giveaway is in business, and they know you have to be really attuned to what the person that you're talking to feels. And if you don't, you probably have one of those uncomfortable conversations. So if you have a way that you can center, come back in, and you know it's aligning your body because we're crystalline, it's crystalline. It's a really cellular thing. And that allows you to come out. You're going to have better conversations. You're going to have more response.
It makes so much sense when you say it. It just really because it's like you explain the magic behind it and why it works so well with like everybody. I mean, who doesn't like that? And so I'm going to be thinking about you this weekend. So I've got an opportunity to go to our big Renaissance festival, and there's people with bowls there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that sounds exciting.
So anyway, I do want to thank you for participating and playing with us. Now you've got all kinds of things coming in 2023 that you're
I
getting ready
do.
for. We won't
I
we won't blow the secrets out. We'll do that
do.
in January. But I do want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for playing with us again, Diann.
You are
Um,
so dear and so generous, and I just love you and appreciate you. Thank you.
oh, thank you. And happy Thanksgiving to everybody. We've already done that. We're into Good Friday, Cyber Monday. And you know what? This is a great time, as you say, to leave 2022 behind. Let's get started clean. That's what my whole background's all about. This is the future with a little bit of the past associated. All
Your
right.
future is calling.
I tell people not to call me. All right. So this is the fun about being live sometimes is that you never know, when the dogs are going to bark and when the kids are going to come in and when the husband's going to walk away, and, all that kind of stuff. So,
And if
so
you
we,
have a magic place in your mind where, oh, this is what I feel like when I'm bulls, that you can remember when the dog barks and the phone comes in, you can restore yourself so much more quickly.
yeah, I mean, I, uh, I had a lot of experience with live television experience. And, my old saying is every time I was on the stage somewhere, I wanted to walk in like Lauren Bacall, but then my heel would break, my shoe would be left at the edge. I would be limping across the stage with Mickey Mouse. And I always end up looking like Lucille Ball.
That rhymes. Lauren Bacall, Lucille Ball.
Anyway, but thank you. Everyone, thank you for playing with us, for being part of this. And I want to encourage you to take Diann's gift because it really is valuable and soothing and loving and comforting. And I just described you, Diann.
Oh,
So,
you're so sweet. And plus, my students always tell me, you never know what you're going to learn when you show up in Diane's studio.
you all, thank you all very much. I know we've got like 10 or 12 other folks here. They've all got gifts for you. This is the time to click on that. Give me this stuff because it's really good. And thank you again. Sending you all my love. We'll see you soon in January. Bye, everyone.